Modern hair care routines treat human hair as if it were a dead piece of fabric. Instead of nourishing the underlying biology, the industry focuses on painting over the surface to hide damage. Most commercial products rely on synthetic silicones and polymers to create a superficial, temporary illusion of shine. They coat the hair to mimic health rather than creating it. The long-term cost of this approach is severe. Harsh chemical cleansers strip the scalp of its natural lipids and disrupt its delicate pH balance, weakening the very skin that supports the hair. These cosmetic fixes cannot repair underlying structural degradation. Relying on synthetics creates a cycle of brittle strands, scalp inflammation, and thinning. Holistic herbalism moves us away from surface-level thinking. It treats the scalp instead as a living, breathing ecosystem, much like soil. Ancient medical systems recognized that hair loss and damage were not isolated cosmetic failures. They were symptoms of an environment that had become depleted. For generations, traditional societies maintained their health by using the synergy of unfiltered plant compounds, raw materials that interacted directly with human biology. To grow resilient hair, we have to look past synthetic chemistry. We must use botanical synergy to heal the system from the bottom up: the soil, the roots, and the stem. The scalp is our foundation. Just as you cannot grow a healthy plant in inflamed or biologically depleted soil, you cannot grow strong hair on an unhealthy scalp. Botanical agents like neem and aloe vera provide natural antimicrobial properties. They actively neutralize inflammation and clear away dandruff from the surface, all without stripping the skin of its essential moisture. Chemical cleansers push the scalp into an alkaline state, but a healthy environment exists at a slightly acidic pH. An apple cider vinegar rinse calibrates this ecosystem to the optimal range. This acidity forces microscopic cuticles to lay flat, sealing moisture inside. A balanced, acidic microbiome is the prerequisite for structural integrity. If the scalp remains alkaline, the cuticles stay jagged and open, leaving the hair vulnerable to breakage, regardless of what other treatments are applied. Beneath the surface, the follicle base is the battlefield where thinning and genetic hair loss actually begin. Rosemary acts as a circulation catalyst here. Through lipophilic oil massages, it delivers vital oxygen and rich nutrients directly to follicles that have become dormant. But those follicles are also threatened by DHT, a hormone that shrinks hair follicles and is the primary driver behind pattern baldness. Stinging nettle has long been used as the traditional defense against this hormonal shift. Active compounds in nettle inhibit the 5-alpha reductase enzyme, creating a barrier at the follicle base that physically prevents testosterone from converting into DHT. Simultaneously, it delivers essential structural minerals like silica and iron directly into the center of the follicle bulb. Treating the roots with these oils neutralizes internal chemical triggers while providing the circulation required for new growth. We then look to the stem, the visible hair shaft. This part of the hair requires constant protection from heat and mechanical friction. This is where we utilize the unique properties of mucilage. It is a thick, highly viscous plant gel extracted directly from marshmallow root through a simple water infusion. This mucilage coats the hair shaft to provide natural slip. It detangles the hair and locks in hydration without creating the impenetrable waxy buildup associated with synthetic silicones. Hibiscus complements this by delivering raw amino acids. These serve as protein building blocks that bind to and reinforce the hair's natural keratin, helping to prevent split ends. Botanical mucilage and amino acids create a fortified, resilient hair shaft capable of withstanding daily damage. This approach is rooted in an ancient, rigorous science of life, a tradition that prioritizes systemic health over the short-term illusions of modern cosmetics. Because this is a biological process, it requires the same patience as cultivating a real garden. It relies on the consistency of external oil rituals and internal herbal support. By stepping out of the laboratory and back into the garden, we allow ourselves to finally cultivate a true form of health that is built from the inside out.